Hi guys, this year marks the 20th season of the Royal Air Force Typhoon Display Team, exciting the crowds at air shows all over the world, showcasing the power of their Eurofighter Typhoons. Today, I'm at RAF Coningsby, the home of the display team, visiting Nathan Shawyer, the current display pilot. So join me now, this is the Fighter Show. Play. Hi Nathan, great to see you.
Hey Flo, welcome to RAF Coningsby.
Thank you.
We're going to have a look around?
Absolutely.
Awesome, follow me. Come on in, Flo.
Oh wow, so that's where you're hiding when you're not flying, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the display office where all the magic happens.
So what is that room good for? What do you use it for?
So this is where the team all come together to work and plan for the upcoming air shows. We've got Nina, who's the display manager. We've got Polly, who's the engineering manager, and Gaz, who's the PR team leader.
Also very important one.
Yeah.
And where's your place?
This is my little corner of the office, just here where the...
So your kingdom?
In my kingdom, where all the magic happens, yeah.
And you got a very interesting board hanging there. What's displayed there?
Yeah, it's a complicated beast, but this kind of schematic shows our entire display season, what we've got ahead. As you can see, there's just over 50 different displays, so quite a lot, over about 20 to 25 different display locations. So a busy year for us ahead.
So it's all those air shows, and with how many people are you operating?
There's about 3 to 4 permanent staff, as I've just been through. So overall, the team's around 60 different people that actually get involved with us on a weekly basis. Those guys and girls primarily will be working on the squadron, and then they'll come away with us on certain weekends to support display activity when they're required.
And what we also see here is that you're operating some shows abroad and some directly out of Coningsby. So you start in the engines here and do then the display.
Yeah. Absolutely, so a real mix. Clearly, as you can see, the ones tabbed in blue there are all Coningsby. If the air show is relatively close to Coningsby, then it makes sense to do all the engineering and flying out of this base because we know it and love it. A lot of different locations require us to be forward deployed. So you can see in white, so Liverpool, Blackpool, Prestwick, places like that.
Sure, and the red line here, this is where we are at the moment, right?
Yeah, unfortunately not. This is the display leave, so I've got a 1 week off period during the summer, and this is a week that I'm particularly looking forward to, right in the middle of the year.
Lucky you, lucky you.
Send my family, yeah.
What's your favourite air show?
Yeah, so great question. There's a lot to look forward to. I got a really good early one actually. So for me, the English Riviera down next to was my home show. That's where I grew up as a young boy.
Okay, so, good memories there.
Great memories. Mum, Dad, and everything all got to come to the beach and watch me display. So really cool one, that one. But still plenty to look forward to.
So most likely also the hardest critic.
Very much so. Yeah, difficult to impress, but I think they had a good time, and it was a great weekend.
Okay, and anything else?
Yeah, so lots of different air shows, internationals, but also RIAT, the Royal International Air Tattoo, massive air show, really good fun to go to that one, always one that we look forward to. And this year for me, it's actually my birthday on the Sunday.
So all the crowd chanting and
yeah, hopefully be able to give them a nice show and show them what the Typhoon can do. So yeah, it'll be a really cool weekend for me.
Perfect, and letting the others hear the sound of freedom.
Yeah, brilliant, really good chance to get all the jet teams together and show everyone what the Typhoon's all about.
Sounds good. Perfect sunshine in Coningsby. Being out on the flight line could be worse for us.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. If it's a good day to come on up.
Nathan, what was your career before you were assigned to that post?
Yeah, so I joined the RAF in 2009. I went through the standard kind of military flying training system. So after my officer training, I flew the Grob Tutor, the Tucano T1, and then moved on to the Hawk T2. And after the Hawk is when we actually get streamed to our first frontline fighter jet, which for me was actually the Tornado GR4.
So you were still flying the Tornado?
Yeah, actually I was the last ever RAF pilot to be trained on the Tornado, really? Which is yeah, an awesome privilege and an honour to this day that I'm very proud of, yeah.
And then you came to the Typhoon?
Yeah, so I spent a couple of years in Tornado down at RAF Marham on 31 Squadron before the jet finished, and then I moved across to Typhoon in 2019. I came to 29 Squadron, here where we are today, and did my operational conversion unit here. And then after that I moved across the road actually to number 3 Fighter Squadron and did a great couple of years on 3 Squadron before moving back to 29 as an instructor this time. Okay, so that's your normal job, being an instructor pilot? Yeah, absolutely, an instructor on the operational conversion unit, teaching the young guys and girls that are coming through the flying training system how to fly Typhoon, most importantly how to fight with Eurofighter Typhoon.
Sure. Now let's go still a bit back into the history of Nathan Shawyer. What was your original motivation to join the Royal Air Force?
Yeah, so you probably heard this from many other pilots, but very much going to air shows and looking up and seeing jets do their thing in the sky and thinking, wow, that looks an incredibly fun job to do. I would love to have a go at that myself, and just giving it my all, really, working hard at school. I went to the Air Cadets, which is a nice organisation here in the UK, which helps people join the Royal Air Force, and it all went really well for me, so here I am today.
Nathan, we met first time, I still remember that, last year at Royal International Altitude in Fairfield.
Correct, yeah.
And you were kind of shadowing Turbo, the then display pilot. At that time, was that already clear for you that you're going to be the next display pilot?
Yeah, so luckily for me, I found out about a year before. So we've just changed the way we do selection for the display now. So you find out about a year before, and it allows you to do some decent amount of shadowing to the previous display pilot, which really helps. You can see what they get up to on a display weekend, the public relations involvement, and also some of the planning and flying considerations that go into each display. So lots to learn from, and a really good setup we've got going on now.
You are the face of the Royal Air Force at the moment. Does that, you mean many interviews, you were also starring the Eurofighter video clip that was coming out now. So does that do anything to you? Does it change anything?
It's a bit strange, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a different part of the job which I hadn't really properly considered. It's all a bit weird, but no, I'm just an average guy with a very lucky job to be able to do this thing this year. And I kind of knew that the display role would involve, you know, a lot of the media stuff and the public relations. And I just hope that I can inspire the next generation of guys and girls when they go to air shows, get to meet them and talk to them about how I got to where I am today. So that's the really important stuff for me. It doesn't necessarily change what I do. I just hope I can project that awesome image across to people to say this is something you can do as well.
Now we talked a lot about the office, your life, but I think now it's time really to get to your workhorse, to your workplace,
yeah,
so to say, and get closer to the Typhoons, right?
Absolutely, can't wait. Have a look.
Okay, so guys, join us. This is the Fighter Show with Flo. Wow, so here we are at the Typhoon, the beast, right, Nathan?
Yeah, she's an incredible machine.
Nathan, I learned that every Royal Air Force display pilot is allowed to design his display himself. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So you start very much from a blank canvas and you get to decide what you best think shows off the Typhoon in the best possible light.
And what can spectators expect from your one? I guess you got some surprises in it.
Yeah, absolutely. So two main areas I wanted to focus on. First of all, the agility of the aircraft, those really aggressive 9G turns that you'll see plenty of in the display this year, but also that the power. The Typhoon's got some incredible EJ200 engines that really accelerate you across the crowd line at quite a rate of knots, so lots of acceleration. One of the main areas that I've designed that is going to showcase that potential is the crowd rear arrival, which is going to start from behind the crowd and overfly the spectators at the air show.
Just have a guess, how many people do you think have seen your display already?
Yeah, so it would very much be a guess. I'd be guessing around 200 to 250,000 people, I imagine, have seen it in the flesh at the show so far, and then probably just over 1 million in terms of online, YouTube, etc. And a lot of my display practices have been broadcast.
Which is a massive figure, right?
Yeah, it's really cool, really cool.
Talking about routines, Nathan, I know that every pilot has, before he's stepping into the aircraft, some routines. Some do chair flying, the other ones are switching off completely for an hour beforehand. What's your routine before you do the display?
Yeah, so as you said, the public relations stuff is really important to be able to meet and greet all the guys and girls that come to the show. But in order to protect myself, I need that kind of half an hour before I walk to the jet to just be in a nice quiet room somewhere, away from all the noise, and really think through the display, what I'm about to fly with. It's a flat display, a rolling display, a full display, and kind of, as you said, armchair fly my way through the sequence to get myself ready, because once I'm in the jet, it all happens very quickly.
And we are now quite in the season already, so did your habits change from the first display to now, or is that still the same?
Still relatively similar. I'm still quite early on in the season. I still like that nice little bubble beforehand to protect me, but as you said, things might change later in the year. We'll wait and see.
Well, Nathan, it was great meeting you again. Absolutely great having you on the Fighter Show, and as you might know, everybody who is part of the Fighter Show is getting the official patch. That's yours.
Lovely stuff. Thanks so much, Flo.
Thank you very much.
And I've actually got one for you as well.
Oh, wow, the real one.
Display patch for this year. So
thank you.
Great to see you again. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So, Nathan, many happy landings to you. Guys, this is the end of this Fighter Show episode here from Coningsby with the display team of the Royal Air Force. Take care. See you soon. and may the Air Force be with you.